What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel for another episode of this Nottingham Forest rebuild career save. Things have got worse. We've slid down the table, and today we take on the team that have pretty much already won the Premier League with 8 games remaining, Manchester City. What could go wrong? Let's jump into it and I'll catch you up on what you've missed. So guys, you were last here with me for the victory against Brentford in the Premier League. We kind of snapped out of this horrendous run of form that we were on, but it's still bad, guys. We beat Brentford, we beat Brighton in the FA Cup. We are now out of the FA Cup. We lost in the 5th round to Southampton. In the Premier League, though, draw with West Ham 3-3, lost to Southampton, draw with Palace, beat Sheffield United, draw with Spurs, followed up with pretty heavy losses, to be honest, against Aston Villa and Everton, all away from home. We've got some interesting fixtures remaining this season. We play Man City, we play Leicester, we play Leeds, we play Wolves, we play Chelsea, we play Arsenal. There's still some really good ones. We're not in any danger, in my opinion, of being dragged into a relegation scrap. If I expand the table here, this is what we got. 22 points for Burnley. We are currently sat up here with 41, so it looks like we are pretty safe thus far. I'd imagine we will be able to survive, but we are taking on Man City today, who have only lost once all season. Which is very impressive. They lost away to Chelsea. 3 draws, 26 wins out of their 30 games. Absolutely dominant, to be honest, Manchester City. So I'm interested to show you guys who Manchester City have on their team, because I don't actually know. Because I don't need to worry about it. We were up as high as 4th at one stage this season, and now we're kind of back in that sort of mid-table pack, ready to build again for next season. But one thing I do need to take a look at is, if you can see it here, the yellow cards. Let's expand it. We've got 3 players right at the top of this yellow card list, which is not good whatsoever. Musiala still dominating. We're trying to extend his loan from Bayern Munich for another season, hence the bid on him. He's been very, very good for us. 𝘼𝙗, again, it's still doing very good things for us. 19 assists in all competitions. Absolutely brilliant, the guy from Dinamo. I'm probably going to go back and try and sign more players from Zagreb. Overall manager performance, so if we go into the club vision, everyone's happy with me. We're currently in A, doing an unbelievable job, which is great. I'm apparently untouchable, which is nice to see. End of the season goals, we passed the Carabao Cup. They wanted us to reach the 3rd round. We got to the quarterfinal. Wanted to reach the 4th round, the FA Cup. We got to the 5th round, and obviously fight bravely against relegation. However, it says at one stage we look likely to be qualifying for the Champions League, so we shouldn't get too carried away. If we look at the schedule, guys, you can definitely feel it. Definitely looks like the Premier League figured us out. If we're going through the schedule down to about November, we were pretty good. We only lost 2 games, and then from December onwards, it's been bad. It has been bad. But we're going to take on Manchester City today. And I've just seen a headline there that Man City are trying to sign Mbappe, which is great. I'm sure they need him. Musiala has had his loan extended as per the glitch, as everyone knows this year. If you have a player on loan, you can extend it, which is fantastic. So we extend his loan spell, which is good news going into this game against Manchester City. We are 11th in the Premier League. They are 1st. Samba, Correa, Figueiredo, McKenna, Ribeiro, Yates, Garner, Orbuz, 𝘼𝙗, and Popescu in the team, alongside Musiala. So we are in a relatively good spot as we go to take on Manchester City. We will submit that team, and we will get into this game. So in the dressing room, then, we have, we are the underdogs. Yeah, that suits us down to the ground. Or let's show the world what this team is all about, shall we? Some people have liked that pre-game speech as we take to the field against Manchester City at the City ground. This is going to be a difficult one. Let's have a look at this. Once this highlights over, guys, we'll have a look at this Man City team. Corner comes in, and Ruben Dias scores his 4th goal of the season right off the bat. Corner to the far post. You don't see many of those, to be perfectly honest. Swung into the far post, and it is nodded in by Ruben Dias. Let's have a look at this Man City team then. So Ederson, Walker, you won't be able to see it, guys. Ederson, Walker, Diaz, Laporte, Nuno Mendes, Rodri, De Bruyne, Benacer, Foden, Sterling, and Gabriel Barbosa, who they've signed as well. So this Man City team is pretty good, and you can see why they are absolutely running away with the Premier League title. We will stay on that positive mentality. This is the kind of football that we want to play. Barbosa looks for the switch to Sterling, finds him, he keeps it in play just about. Into the penalty area they go then. Yates with a challenge. It's not good. And it looks like we haven't given away a penalty. I thought that was a penalty. I thought we'd fouled 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 in the middle there. But referee didn't give it. De Bruyne on the set piece this time. We get the initial danger clear. Edge of the box to Foden. Kevin De Bruyne. Cross comes over. And 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 Laporte heads over the crossbar. Real tough for us, to be honest, right off the bat. And that is kind of to be expected against Manchester City. And a team of this quality, despite being at home, I don't think it matters too much. They are an unbelievable team and they are having a fantastic season. As you can see, they are 15 points clear at the top of the Premier League ahead of Liverpool, who are in second. KDB on the ball, out to Foden. Their switching of the play is just electric. 𝘼𝙗𝙪 clears the ball to safety, it says, to Ruben Diaz, but almost every Manchester City player, with the exception of Ederson, is in my half, as Nuno Mendes runs at 𝘼𝙗𝙪, and it looks like we've given away a penalty here with 36 minutes on the clock in this first half against Manchester City. The penalty is awarded. Who is going to be taking this? Can Samba be a penalty hero for us? Up steps Gabriel 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪, hits it straight down the middle. Manchester City go 2 goals to good. There definitely is a gap between us and the teams at the top, and that is to be expected, you know, first season in the Premier League and all that. Long throw for us. Very aimless. Very, very aimless. Mayer's got a knock. I'm going to bring him off. We can't be having him as injured as that going into any other games, because we need him for the rest of the season. Obviously, finishing higher up in the league helps with the placements. We need to finish higher up to get more money with the placement. So any position increase really does help. No, we're not doing another penalty, are we? Not for that. We're going to VAR. And the referee's going to come trotting back out now. This will be one of the softest penalties I've seen given in a long time. 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 versus Samba, part 2. 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 goes somewhere different. Samba doesn't get to it. 2 goals in 5 minutes for Manchester City. They're playing like real contenders today. Well, guys, they basically already won the Premier League, haven't they? So it's only a matter of time until they've confirmed that title. Can we get anything out of this game? A goal against a team of this caliber would be pretty good. Ghana, no. Very aimless. Long ball is easy for Ederson, who can distribute like that. Raheem Sterling running one-on-one against 𝘼𝙗𝙪. Forces a good save from Samba after cutting inside onto his stronger right foot, of course. Musiala's knackered. You know what, guys? This is going to be damage control. And by damage control, I mean I'm going to take off my injured and my tired players. Corner comes in. Samba wins that, or gets that one. Gets his hands on that one. But 3-0 down at half-time. 2 penalties given away. It's not good. I'm going to say I'm not happy because you can lose games and then you can lose games, can't you? So we need to be on the opposite end of that. We need to lose games with dignity and not give away penalties and not be sloppy with things. I've got so many players that are having stinkers. I honestly cannot even sub them all off. It looks like when I go to sign players, the big game mentality is going to be something that I'm going to need to consider a lot more of moving forward. We've got the ball here. Lyle Taylor, Ghana. I'd love a goal. Ghana into the penalty area he goes back to the fullback, back to Ghana. He's in loads of space. And it goes all the way across the penalty area to the left back, who's just nodding around, and the cross comes over. It's not really a good one. It's not really a good opportunity for us. We carry on. There's a couple minutes of this game to go, but I think we all know how this one's finishing, guys. If we can finish it 3-0, I'll be okay with it. A draw in the second half isn't the end of the world. Giving away 2 penalties is quite frustrating. 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 having another stinker, down at a 5.7. He really has not been the player that I thought he could be. Popescu having a very bad one as well at 6.1, Garner at 6.1 as well. Definitely much work to be done with that. Let's say that to the boys. Obviously, they can kind of understand that. We are just about outside of the top half of the Premier League table. We are level on points with Spurs. So if we can kind of make some of that up and finish in the top half, I actually genuinely think that is a pretty good return. What I'm going to do, guys, we've got a few games until the end of the season. I'm going to bring you back for the final game of the season so you can kind of see how the whole season played out. You can see where we finished in the Premier League, and you can also see what we're going to try and do for next season. I'm probably going to manage to squeeze in one more season before Football Manager 2022 comes out. So we can have that one last run, try and get Forest into the Champions League. But if March this year is anything to go by, 4 losses, 1 goal scored in 4 games, we could have a tough time of it. But that is where I'm going to leave things for today, guys. If you have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop a like on it down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and ring that bell so you're told each and every time that we upload a video to the channel. But until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you on another one very, very soon.